everybody. Welcome to a 2-hour track challenge, I guess. No, what I'm planning on doing is eventually moving this desk over there, so the background would be like this window, which I'm worried about because I might be super backlit, but I think I'll be far enough away from the window to the point where it won't matter. Oh, I'm also really dark right now. There we go. Yeah, exactly. Natural light. Anyway, it's been a while since I've strummed, and I am M has an idea. Yeah, and I'm looking for random stuff this time. I just subscribed to Splice. You guys are sold on this background quite a bit, aren't you? I do have a green screen, and I could do that. I don't want to, but I could. So I subscribed to Splice, just because it's something that I've been meaning to do for a while. And there's some cool stuff in here. I don't know. There's also, and I mentioned this, there's also so many things that I've heard that are just like, oh, I've heard this on 4 different songs recently. Hey, Forrest. No shaky fannies. So I was thinking about grabbing some of these and then just like beating the crap out of them. There's some really cool, like, got some Rhodes is pretty nice. Hey, Jonk Jambrams. So my goal with Splice, first of all, like 100 credits a month is way more than I will ever use. But my intent with these is to grab them and use them as basically sound sources instead of actual like loops, which I'm sure, excuse me, a lot of people do. But I'm liking this one. Hello, Madam Barry. How have you been lately? Okay, we might as well start. So I don't really have much of a thought for this one. You're going to have to forgive me. I literally haven't done anything music related in like 2 weeks or so. So it's going to be a little rough to begin with. So these are F minor. There it is. Room full of dudes. Wait, what, Carbonic? Madam Berry, I highly suggest hit film if that's not what you're using. Excuse me, my voice is weird today. I really love hit film, and I would be happy to help you if you had questions. So I'm not sure what I'm doing. Feel free to. There we go. Oops. That's a pretty cool pad. Okay, what I did is, this is something I've been doing a lot lately, is I've been time stretching this in Ableton, and then I've set the stretch mode to beats, so it actually stretches out by the beat. I set it to an 1/8 note beat, and then I told it to only stretch it out and then stop instead of stretching it out and looping it, which would be one of these. I got this trick from Garden Sound, I think, but it's super cool. Like if I really wanted to go nuts with it, which is kind of neat. Because it preserves the sound of it, but it chops it up, so it sounds like it's rhythmic. I've heard DaVinci is really good too. But if you're just looking for basic video editing, hit film is definitely an option as well. Yeah, I was super stoked when Garden Sound taught me that. I've used it in a couple songs over the past couple months. Did I get any? I didn't really get any drums in this. Well, I got like loops. I could chop that up. And this is kind of why I wanted to start using Splice. Not because it's like, oh, this is music easy mode, even though, you know, to some degree I feel like I've earned that. I wanted to try something new and kind of kickstart. Splice is $8 a month, and you get essentially 100 downloads a month, which is an insane amount. I have no idea how anybody can use that much. And I can get you a referral code if you really want. I think using a referral code gives you an extra 100 downloads or something. Yeah, I grabbed all these things just because I wanted to try them out. Oh. Oh, you can pay with just directly PayPal, I believe. Oh. Ugh, right. Rhythms. So, I'm a little rusty here. Yeah, exactly. And that's kind of the thing. That's what I was kind of talking about, where it's just like I wanted to use Splice as a springboard for various ideas like this, where I'm probably going to use a handful of samples and then just go off on my own thing. And it's also seems nice because I'll be able to get a lot of random stuff because Splice has a random option. One of the challenges that I want to do at some point in the future is to essentially be like, I need something in F minor, and then I'm just gonna go to Splice, be like, give me a random thing in F minor, and then I have to use it. So it's like forcing me to use a certain thing. So cool. I'm not a big fan of these samples. Is the audio cutting again? Oh, okay. It's just you, Forrest. I'm sorry to hear that, but I had that issue, I think, with the stream. Well, the stream, duh. With the 2-hour album challenge stream. Dig this. Cool. Let us fix that snare because it doesn't have enough beef on it. It is a crappy little steak, and we want it to be a beefy steak. Le filet mignon. Some distortion to the kick. Maybe I should just saturate everything on the low end. Okay, so we need a little bit of compressor on this snare then. That is not great, Carbonic. Oh, geez. Hey, Garden Son, what's up, man? Sorry, I missed you the first time. I don't know if you heard before, but I just got Splice, and I'm kind of messing around with stuff. Have you been, my dude? I saw that you had a stream earlier today. I guess this there's all right. Yeah, man, that's cool. I'm glad that you're streaming more. Wait, what, Em? There's a lot that I miss in the chat, I guess, because I didn't know that was a stipulation. So I don't know how you actually can sort these by instruments, I guess. Yeah, get some ass sounds. I thought I had some bass sounds in here.
Hey!
No, those suck. And this might be the point where I kind of just jump off and do my own thing. It probably could be Carbon.
Hey!
Ooh, that comes back. Oh, there's all sorts of stuff in here. I did not mean to close that. Sorry, Splice. Yeah, I learned, unfortunately, too late that Gardner's having a baby. And I had to congratulate him a week after the fact. Hey, Toxic, thank you so much for that. Apparently trying to reload Splice. Hey, there it goes. I will get you a bit of piano while I think. 12 months, yeah. You're a year old, Toxic. I'm sure Caroline's not forgetting that. Ooh. Where am I going? Yeah, I think a baby is more like negative several $1,000s. But yes, it's like finding $5 in your pocket. Okay. Oh, I was thinking about. You found a neat chord yesterday. Was it a 6/9 chord? I keep thinking about the bass that we made on. So if I forget you ever had, we forget to ask for the ketchup at Wendy's, but then she put it in the bag. Nope, don't get that one. Madam Barry, a 6/9 chord is actually a real thing. It is something like this. So it's a fairly pleasant chord, but that's not how people often interpret that stuff. C sharp. Baby in your pocket. Oh. So I was thinking about the bass that we used in the song In Space, No One Can Hear You Chill. And I really wanted to do that again because that was a really rad bass. And I was actually watching that video a little bit earlier today because somebody had made a comment on it. And I had forgotten about the bass. And I was like, oh yeah, that bass was rad. But now I can't remember how I made it. So that's cool. I thought it was Scream. Maybe not. Yeah. Do you want an EP for massive? Yeah. Oh, it is there. I just had the attack so super low. Yeah, I might actually just go into that because that I think it was right after the Buffest baby. Yep. Really like this bass. I guess that was pretty close. It's not the right notes, but whatever. Yeah, it's not really the same. Yeah, I also had a really cool. It doesn't really seem the same in this one, but that's okay. I don't know if that's going to work in this case. Yeah, so it was a scream filter. The resonance was up. What did I do differently? I don't really think I did a whole lot differently. I think I had some vibrato on there. Changing the filter cut. Get out of here. Get this crap out of here. I don't know if I'm going to use this. I'm just messing around. In general? Oh, you put something in Discord? I don't even know how to load one of those. Do you just like drop it on? Nope. Browser? Oh, okay. I guess that works. Sure, just put it on the D drive. Just use file. I don't see a file on here. I think this is what I did last time. You gave me something, I just like dropped it here and then just put it in the D. Oh, gotcha. I think it loaded. That's very synthy. I like it. What? Why did that count to 1,000,000? Yeah, that bass is butts. Yeah, that bass can get out of here. Take its bags with it. Okay, we need a better bass. So probably not this then. That's kind of neat. Nope. That's super loud. Okay, let's actually look at this synth. Wow, look at all them knobs. $99.4. All right, take care, Gardner. It's good to see you again. Sorry, I got kind of wrapped up in this. Actually, just mirroring. Let's just go like this. I'm using my patented Stardew Valley sound effects for that. Needs more juice. Yeah. Excuse me. I agree. Let me check this real quick. I want to make sure that this is uh-oh. Yeah, I have some pedals available. They're not plugged in. I don't have any way of doing that, unfortunately. Not right now. I don't have the right mixer for that. Maybe someday. Yeah. It's not a bad idea. Because I can try distorting it, but I don't think that that's going to do what I want. A saturator probably won't either. Sorry about that. Actually, that's not too bad. Let's really mess that up. Yeah, there we go. Screw those DJs that try to just beat match. This almost sounds like a color jumper track. Color coded to color jumper. Oh, you mean like the actual things? That'd be too much work. I'm under a time limit here, you know? You know, there's something. I haven't done this in a while.
Hey everybody, Soapy here. Reminding you to wash your butt.
It's been a while, Soapy. Sorry, I've forgotten about you. So... remember to save. Yeah, I need a I honestly don't know if that would work. And there's a lot of illegal faces in there, illegal characters in there. Well, all right then. I don't know, maybe this is better. I want to try to minimize that a little bit, actually. One thing I'm really bad at is letting songs breathe. So I want to help let it breathe a little bit. We listen to kind of a mix of a lot of things. Christine has a Spotify playlist of 300 something songs. We jammed out to that a lot, but I got a little sick of it after a while. It's a lot of very, very good music. But if you listen to the same music over and over for 24 hours straight, and unfortunately, that was one of the few things she had downloaded. I downloaded a few things, but I couldn't connect my phone to her car for some reason. I was just like technology issues. It's good though. A lot of like pop music, but stuff that I usually listen to. It is fun. It's really fun, and it's like I don't listen to music with lyrics very often, so it's actually it was a really cool experience to like listen to music like that had lyrics, because that's not something I do very often. Yeah, there we go. So this needs Valhalla Shimmer. Like way lower volume. Probably another reverb here just to help. Getting a lot of noise. Reverse it. I don't know. Yeah, that's pretty good actually. Can I... Yeah, see, they do have plugins. Yeah, I can grab something on my own. I feel like this needs some waves. Oops. Waves. Okay, let's... Doing these? No, I basically just do them whenever I want. And I felt like a good way of getting back into the process of writing music was to do one of these. I'm assuming you're talking about the 2-hour track challenge thing. I mean, I wasn't putting a kibosh on it because it's like illegal or anything. It's just, I just wanted to take a break from it. And I needed to get back into writing music, and I don't have a ton of time today. And I'm still like, I really want to get back to autoplagiarism, and I definitely will. I'm planning on streaming on Thursday as well. Yeah. Yes. Also, hello, pizza. I hope you're doing well. What was the original tempo of that? I should say it here. 440. Oh, well, good morning. Way too bitter on the highs. And you cut that out, there's nothing left. The bass is getting a little annoying. I'm just trying some different things. I don't care about any of this stuff. I just like the triangle right here. I wish there was a way that you could like control click on this and it would change the volume rather than double clicking and going in here. That'd be so nice. Yep, I'm selling out. I'm only using loops from now on. 'Cause yeah, I'm a lazy Ben. Okay. Let's go back to this real quick. Let's revisit the bass. I thought we were washing our butts carbonic. Yeah, it's fine, man. Shoot it over. I actually have another thought. Since this is an F, you know what else is an F? I know what else is an F. Where is it? The wind noodle is an F. Or was it in G? I can't remember now. Where's the low pitch? I must have cut that out. Thought there was a lower one. There we go. Kind of want this to just be like a little stab. Yeah, I thought there was two, but that's fine. I made a lower one myself. Yeah, I honestly don't know, Pizza. I kind of get it, where it's essentially you're... Actually, no, I think I do get it, because when you're spinning it... Okay. I'm pausing the timer for a second, because I want to test my bullshit meter. Okay, so when you're spinning it... Yeah, so when you're spinning it, the one end is moving at a much greater rate than the other, so it's essentially sucking air through it. So we get that part. But it is also ribbed for her pleasure. It's also, it has the texture on it, so it's essentially ribbed. So that agitates the air as it goes through, which creates vibrations, and those vibrations essentially work off of the resonant frequency of that, and depending on how fast it's spinning, it also depends on how fast the air is going through, so that changes the resonant frequency. So it changes the resonant frequency the faster you spin it, because the air is moving quicker through it. I might be wrong. Anyway. I did not break my timer doing that. Perfect. It's too long. Yeah, I'm getting to it, man. For testing and production. Yeah, I try to avoid doing that, but sometimes it's inevitable. Ooh, it is a sample. Dirty bass. Was that supposed to be dirty ass bass? Or was it just dirty fish bass? No, I appreciate your reminder that it exists. At least you got it in the right key. I appreciate that. I don't need the bass for this. I just need I need the chonky highs. Kind of like just having it as an accent. Do we even have bass with this? I guess I should check that. Yeah, you don't need to worry about testing before production. That's baby mode. Ouch. Where's that snare? Okay, I'm going to work on this bass a little bit more. I feel like it could... There we go. I actually kind of like that. Yeah, it's been there for a long time. I'm going to rearrange how this stuff goes because I don't really care about push-ups or the piano thing, because when somebody follows, they get a piano. I don't want to devalue that. What I'm thinking of doing is finding a way to be able to do like a bit donation, and then if you include an emoji, it just kind of sprays them on the screen for a little bit. And then doing more interesting ones like the hashtag wash, because those are more interesting than just doing the piano thing or whatever. So I need to get back to that whole system at some point. I just haven't had a chance. There it is, 12. Make something play random. Not necessarily. I mean, it's all driven by HTML and JavaScript. So I could, as long as I can do it in a web page, I can do it here. I just need to figure out what I want to do. I also don't want it to be too distracting. Anything that lasts more than 5 seconds is too distracting. Yeah, I mean, that kind of stuff would be cool. I want more on-screen animations. I think that that's real valuable. And from a business and marketing standpoint, it increases interest and retention when people have the ability to manipulate what's going on screen. Audio is great, but I also don't want to disrupt the process of making things too much. The initial, like, wash your butt one was like 10 seconds long, and it got kind of annoying because it was too long. So it's finding that balance. You know what? I don't think we need waves. Get out of here, waves. I like the idea, and maybe I'll come back to it, but right now we don't need them. So we've got a nice little bed of sound here. This is really an arpeggio, but whatever. Yeah, it happens. It's too slow. I am running a Node.js server on my local machine, which is this guy right here. And then I'm just essentially hosting the web page through that. That way I am able to manipulate the page on my control panel here and also access the data on that page via OBS here. So it's basically running two web pages, the admin page and the actual display page. And if I really wanted to, I could go to just localhost and it would display the same thing. So it's just green screened, so I can cut out the middle bit because the transparency kind of sucks. Oh, and it's green screen because I need to run videos that way. Yeah, the bass actually sounds pretty cool. Running at a different rate than the other LFO, just to have more motion with it. Honestly, if this was the whole song, I'd be okay with this. Yeah, I'm cutting out all of the. Just a touch of filter B here. Let's get nutty on this thing. See what happens. Yeah, you might be right. Get rid of the mids. I kind of want the lows and the highs for this. I don't really care as much about. That's what I did with the reverbs. I really just want the reverbs on the highs. Oops, I'm doing that wrong. I haven't used multiband compression in a while. I always feel like hats are too loud in songs. Maybe that's just my ears. But hats are super boring for me, where they're there mostly as a rhythmic road marker. It's like, yep, this is still the rhythm. The hats, I mean, I could put a little randomizer on it. There you go. And I'm not saying that hats are boring. And I honestly, I really like this, so I'm going to keep it. But I just like in songs, like trap music tries to focus on the hats as like a rhythmic device to create complex rhythms, and I think that that's cool, but it's not super interesting to me most of the time. just because it's just like a sprinkler. It's just and it's just like it's just boring. Oh, is Madam Berry still on? I need to bug her about something. Hey, Madam Berry, I stole something from you a while ago.
And it just goes like.
I might have to use that somewhere. I have a little selection of I have a little selection of samples that I found.
It's humbling, huh? Nature is such a patient sculptor, grinding a tiny bit each day, slowly, slowly, for thousands of years to make such a supremely beautiful thing.
This is from the movie Downsizing, which, if you saw the trailer, it's nothing like the trailer. It shows Madam Berry. Nope, it does show her in the list, so. Let's go like this. Get rid of all this stuff. Okay, so I need another layer for this bass. Sorry. That's super rude of me. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know, right? I'm a terrible streamer. I need another layer for this. This is also probably going to be doubled as a lead, I guess. No, you don't say hello to lurkers. That's like super bad etiquette. There have been people that I've watched in the past where I was like either working on something or just generally chilling out. And they're just like, hey, Ben Burns, how are you? I hope you're enjoying the stream. You know, if you want to stick around and maybe follow the channel, that would be super cool. And it's just like, dude, I'm just trying to chill out. Hey, Sam, how you doing? No, it's like, that's like one of the worst things you can do as far as streamer etiquette is just to call out people who don't want to talk. And like, for the most part, I don't even pay attention to the list of people over there, because I don't want to call people out. But in this case, I knew Madam Berry was here because she had talked in the past, and I had a sample of her and I wanted to, yeah, exactly. Your interface died today. Oh man, that's a bummer. So I'm kind of thinking that this could actually, I rarely use polymath or rough math. I rarely use this because I don't always like how it sounds, but I think in this case it might sound pretty good. There we go. Hey, Olsen, how you doing, man? Oh yeah, Sam, that's not great. That sucks. Actually, oh yeah, how's your RPM going, man? Excuse me. this is intended to be like a layer. I don't want this to be some kind of crazy thing. So I don't think this is gonna work at all. I should get that on a t-shirt. That's like my... Yeah, nice. Yeah, I hope they work for you. I honestly, I haven't even used the Magpie pack. Because I recorded it and then I was like, oh, it's not even in here. Or is it under instruments? It might be under instruments. No. Because I recorded all of it and I'm like, okay, time to go on vacation. See, actually I released it when I was on vacation, so it's not even in here. I'm going to have to do that. That's good enough. Yeah. Like deep kick. Yeah. I some of those kicks with severed doll leg, those are really good. Nice, Olafson. That's great to hear. Okay, we are about an hour in, and we need to start mixing this down, or like expanding this out a little bit. Because we can just do this forever, but I don't think that makes a terribly interesting song. Although to be honest, like I really like this groove, and I wouldn't mind just sitting on this. Too loud. I hear some weird, like... It almost sounds like... And this is... I think this is coming from this. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's the bass. Let's keep rolling with this. I just need to lower the volume on this because again, it's supposed to just be a layer. It's not supposed to be a lead. Oop. One thing I could do, Carbonic, you'd like this. So, unfortunately, and I mentioned this on the Discord, my wife's uncle passed away recently, and he had a lot of guitars that he left Christine and I, and I've been slowly cataloging them and categorizing them and trying to figure out the value of them. Not necessarily to sell all of them because I respect that too much, but just trying to figure out all of that just because I know that it's going to be a thing, and I kind of love this one. Aside from the case, it's like real pretty. But I don't know how to play guitar. I intend to start taking lessons. Because I want to properly respect these things. Yeah. I tuned it earlier. I was messing around. Yeah, Carbonic, you just come over here. But I don't know what I'm doing, and that's kind of the problem, because... See, a lot of this stuff is probably not gonna work for what we're doing. I'm also getting a bit of a delay, which is the problem with my Ableton more than anything else. to figure out what key I'm in. See, that's the other problem. I don't flipping know anything about scales or keys or anything, so I'm just kind of learning as I go, which is not the ideal way of recording a song, but I've done it millions of times in the past. Yeah, it might not work for this. It's a really, really good guitar, but I need to practice more before I embarrass myself more. I know my 3 chords though, so that's good. Plus, our dynamic range, or not dynamic range, but our harmonic range is actually pretty full. I'd have to... mess with that more. Yeah. I mean, it might be something simple like that. It doesn't have to be crazy. Nope. Yeah, something like that. Let's try it. Why not? Oh shit. What the hell was that? Pickup selectors? A little bit, yeah. That's what I wanted. Get that crap out of there. Honestly, just this little bit right here is all I need. Streamlabs crashed. Not on my end. Nope. Cool. So I'm going to copy pasta that. And honestly, this works better over here. I'll do another one. It's possibly just slow. It's like Ableton's doing a bunch of crap right now, so I think that's all I'm going to want from this right now. However, I do want to go back to it. And I need to get a stand. Excuse me. I have a couple stands, but none that are set up. But at least we have something, and that's really all I wanted. Okay, so what I want to do is possibly get rid of this for the first section. Feels a little flat. Unfortunately, a lot of these guitars have been sitting in a closet for like, I don't know how long. Again, it's not anything crazy or fancy, but I really like the tone that it imbues in the song. This kick is heckin' thick. Oop. I should uninstall Guild Wars. I haven't played that in forever. Oh, wait, what do the kids say nowadays? Dummy thick? That's what I mean. There you go. Yep. Well, the thing is, I think that it's an evolution on the word stupid. Like, oh, it was stupid good, so now it's dummy good. I would love to be an etymologist of memes. So I have this little gap right here. I could put this in there. I don't know if I want to do that, but it's funny. Okay, that's pretty good. I like the idea of ring mod. Oh god, which one's ring mod? Is it frequency shifter? Yeah. There we go. Now it doesn't sound like Madame Berry anymore. I'm gonna have to use this sample somewhere else, but sample that actually came from her saying she I honestly don't remember that part. Ringing the noodles. It's not a bad idea. Let's take a little chunko of that and put it down here. Holy shit. Holy Jesus. Woo. Alrighty. That's pretty good. I am going to put it on its... I mean, I don't want to put a ton of automation on here, but I already have it here, so I might as well just... That's a really cool that's pretty rad. Okay, I am going to lower the volume on that a bit because it's a touch loud. And instead of turning those on individually, I think I'm going to just turn the actual EQ on and off because that makes a little bit more sense logically. Because that way I can be a little bit more precise with it without... Ring mod is like sorcery. I don't understand how it makes the sounds that it does. Okay, I do understand how it works, but I don't understand. Yeah. Okay. Just want to make sure that you understand that I'm not like ignorant of the ideas. I'm just like, I know how it works. I just don't know why it sounds so cool all the time. Forgot about that. I kind of want to slow that down a little bit. Why can't I slow it down? Oh, that's so fun. It actually even ends up in tune. Okay, what I want to do is I actually want to just extend this session out, this little jam bit out. So I'm going to do that because I can, and you can't stop me. You're not my mom. And if you are, why are you watching my stream? That's weird. But hi, Mom. 1 hour and 16 minutes, yeah. Oh, yeah. I've been up. Yeah, I don't have all those. Hey, Masimba, how are you? I've been writing music for 1 hour and 16 minutes, and this is what we came up with. Caffeine kicked in, which is kind of cool. Probably won't last super long, though. Hey, Masimba! Thank you so much for the follow. I'll give you a little bit of piano. Maybe with this. We'll see how it goes. Probably not. I'll do a little piano after this. Although I like the idea of doing some like una corda in the background. I might do that. Like in this part right here. Just kind of go like this. Cool. So thank you so much for that follow. Colorado! I was actually just in Colorado. that piano's way better. Thank you so much, Masimba. And now let's get some piano for Colorado. Let's switch keys. Hey, trick. God, the Giant sounds so good when you have a sub on. Anyway, I'm thinking about adding just some kind of just color chords. Something like that. Something to add a little bit more spice. Make it out spicy. Just because I think it could use a bit more juice. I'm coming around to Una Corda. When I first bought it, I kind of was like, oh, it's just kind of a janky piano. But it's not a janky piano. It's a piano with a lot of soul. That's real deep carbonic. It's like I kind of want to compress it, but not pop piano. Tape piano? Let's look at these. Yeah, that would be why. Get down. Make that a little bit louder. Heck yeah, Sam. Embrace the jank. Okay, so what I want to do in this next section... Yes, I knew somebody was going to go there. I don't know if I want to low pass the whole song or if I just want to low pass the bass. I might just want to low pass the bass. I thought you two were twins. I thought that's why you always finished each other's sandwiches. You know, I'm really bummed that the finished each other's sandwiches joke was first said in Arrested Development, and then Frozen stole it. Actually, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to actually add an auto filter right at the end. Yeah, I can't really say. I can't really see Elsa saying I just blew myself. Although that would be pretty funny. Yeah, as far as I know, Arrested Development said it first. I might be wrong. But I just blew myself. Yeah. I mean, Elsa's very blue, so, you know, both, you know, hue-based and emotion-based. She's a very sad character because she cursed her town and she didn't even know it. Yeah, I've seen Frozen a couple times. I'm an analyst and a therapist. It's true. Oh my God, don't get me started on Arrested Development references. I will go. Christine just started watching it again. Christine loves Friends. She watches Friends all the time, and she has like all of the references for Friends. She knows all of them. And that's Arrested Development for me. I I know way more than I should about that show. Just because I love it so much, and for some reason I get all the jokes, and this is something I've actually been thinking about. I think Arrested Development, and I'm not a big fan of like seasons 4 and 5, but Arrested Development's way of telling jokes in the first couple seasons is they put the punchline before the setup, where like when Buster references like missing a hand or losing a hand or like all that stuff, like half a season before he actually gets his hand bit off by a loose seal. He references it so many times. So the more you watch that show, the more jokes you see. I know there's like, there's one episode where he's like in his house cleaner's house and she like stole a hand chair from him, and he's like, oh, I never thought I'd miss a hand so much before. And it's just like, oh, you assholes. Actually, I'm not even going to pitch bend it that way. I'm just going to do it the normal way. But yes, Arrested Development is like one of the best shows. The first couple seasons, I don't like where they went in following seasons. I felt like they transitioned from quirky family to people being assholes to each other because that's what people do, I guess. It kind of bums me out a little bit, but and Tobiasisms, yes. Ugh, that sucks. That sucks and's dumb. What am I doing? I don't want to mess with that. I kind of want to just keep the jam going, I guess. I'm not really sure what we're doing. I'm trying to create like a bit of a B section here. Yeah, I think I'm going to pare back the drums. That's weird. Is that on all of them? No, I must have just donked that one up good. Oh, no, because it's a octave. Okay. So I'm going to get rid of that. Hey, Tux is back, everybody. Everybody say hi to Tux, the whiniest cat in the world. Hey, Kino, the producer, thank you so much for that host. Appreciates it. Welcome to the stream, everybody. If you are not familiar, what I'm doing right now is the 2-hour track challenge. The point of which is to create a song within 2 hours, and I have 40 minutes left, so I'm pretty pleased with that. Kino, let's get you a little piano as a thank you. See, the thing is, like, when you play Una Corda by itself, Uncolored Moth. Thank you so much. Is that a Magic card reference? I appreciate that. Hey, Dark, what's up, man? Ooh, that got spooky fast. I'll never stop playing Magic the Gathering. Actually, I've stopped playing several times in my life. Oh, sorry, I'll play the whole song. I don't really care about the timer. I want to try to keep within the time limit, but if I don't, it's fine. That'll never not make me laugh. Tito, what's going on? Okay. Ow! I made mistakes. There we go. Oh, one thing I can do. Something I wanted to do. Yes, exactly. I'm doing my best. I do miss having the cat cam, but my studio is such a mess right now. There we go. So we can go like this, like this. So I'm just working on a little bit of a breakdown. Top 10 anime crossovers. Hey Tito, what are you meowing at? What's going on down here? Is that your baby? He's got a little ball of felt or something that he's kicking around. It sounded like he was in distress, but he's just... Get rid of that. Yep. Oh, yeah. That video. Let's slowly raise the volume on these. And actually, let's change the snare of this one too. Because we can, that's why. You're not the boss of me. I do what I want. Is that too early now? I donked it up! I'm sorry, I'm saying donked so much. I haven't watched Adventure Time in a long time. But I really like that word. I don't know why. I mean, we could put some donk on, put a donk on it. New Donk City, yeah. I mean, obviously Mario stole from Adventure Time there. Yeah, there we go, Sam. Let's explore our percussive options. What else did I grab in here? I think I got... Nope. I thought I got some more. Nah, that's what I'm using already. That might be kind of neat. Oh, Tito. Tito, you sweet summer child. So this was in D something. D minor. So we need to... I don't know if this is gonna work. I'm still learning how to mess with splice, just because I don't want to just rely on it for everything. But hey, if we got it, we might as well use it, you know? Yeah, that's kind of what I was going with here. I just didn't want to overdo it. It's a little loud. That's the other thing. I think that it'll fit pretty well if we kind of just put it into the mix a little bit better. 3 plus 7 is 10. Let's actually give this a little bit more of a lead-in. Whoop, not that much of a lead-in. Take care, Toxic. Thanks so much for hanging out. I appreciate your time. That's another Arrested Development reference. Job steals Michael's watch, and he says, "I appreciate your time." Cool. I actually like how that turned out a lot. Let's see what else I got. Nope. Actually, this might work because we're at 100 BPM. We can use this not for the lows, but for the mids and highs. God, that's a long loop. Arrested Development is the best show. That's not true. I don't know what is the best show. No, the best show is the one I like, and everybody else has to like it then. That's how the internet works. Nope. That's how the internet works. Well, that's true. Okay, so... Nah, that's stupid and dumb and butts. It's worth a try. Your music's fine. That's like so easy, and that's why I don't like Splice, because it's easy to just kind of do stuff like this. One of the packs that was, or like the free top 25 free sample packs of 2018 or whatever that was linked in the Discord. One of them was called Dumpster Fire. I considered picking that up. I just don't know. It was $20, which isn't too bad. I just haven't taken the time yet. mess with the flux on that. I'll bring it back in and see if I can... Actually, turning that into like a crazy pad might be kind of cool. Yeah, that's how I wanted that, Ableton. Thank you. There we go. Yeah, take care, Carbonic. An hour after class. I might still be streaming. I don't know. I'm not sure what's up right now. I'm just kind of messing with stuff. Yeah, it'd be cool if like this faded out and then the other one kind of faded in. Oops, no, this needs to be in texture. There we go. Just go like this. Can always mess with the flux. Actually, I don't even know if we need that. I mean, it's neat and cool, but I feel like we can get pretty far with what we have. With the ARP. So don't bother. There we go. Clean this up a little bit. What do we got? 24 minutes left. So I'm still working on this. Might be, and I talked about not using waves, but I figure if we're going to use it anywhere, this little breakdown section is kind of the good section for it. Everybody loves ocean waves, and if they don't, they're a commie. Yeah, I said it. Divisive opinions on stream. What are you gonna do about it? Waves plugins are pretty good. They're kind of pricey for what you get, but I do have some of them. Oop, let's edit out the parts where I talk, because we don't need that. I was kind of thinking about just going like this and then just really paring it down. So get rid of that. Get rid of that. Actually leave that one because that's the one with the and then we can go back to this whole Jim Jam. And we can mess with that some more. Whoop. And get rid of that. Get rid of that. I mean, I could bring this one back. This is a good lead in. I'm never gonna stop laughing at that. Okay, I'm going to have to also duplicate that up here, aren't I? Because actually, boy, did I do that wrong. There we go. Okay. I'm also going to go into here, and I don't like doing this, but I'm going to ease back on the decay a little bit so it's a tiny bit pluckier. Especially in the right instrument, huh? Second half, so that it opens up a little bit more space. Boop. Actually, let's bring this back too, just because I think that helps. Something I haven't done yet is add a ride cymbal to this. So let's pull one out, because usually to increase just a little bit of complexity and give a little sizzle to the high end, I love adding me some ride cymbals. Plus it sounds nice. Doesn't have to be loud. Oh my God. There we go. Yeah, Sam, that's really the way that I go about it too. I tend to buy several Waves plugins when it is the holiday season, and you know, Black Friday and whatever rolls around. You tend to get them for a pretty good price then. Otherwise, it's just they're so expensive. It's just kind of how I kind of feel Native Instruments works now. Like, they don't really expect you to buy things unless they're on sale, just because then they can give the excuse. It's like, oh, 50% off, OMG. It's like, well, yeah, because your stuff's really expensive otherwise. It's like their retail price is $100, but they sell it for $200 because sometimes people have to buy it. Just like they tend to release new things that are way overpriced, but they're there to pad out Komplete. And sometimes they're really good. And sometimes they're like, why would anybody buy this by itself? Because it's $100. I actually kind of want to beef this up. Oh, Shadow, I don't think they'd like that. This might be dumb. Whoop. Yeah, let's just keep adding weird stuff to this. I have no problem at all that this is just kind of a little bit of a jam that doesn't really go anywhere else, but... Hey, Fen, how are you? Hey, Fen Frand. Oh man, this stuff's getting weird. So it'd be 12, 14. There we go. Oop. I really like this actually. These weird pitch bends. Yeah, weird is great. Volume. So that looks pretty disgusting in the waveform, but it's fine. Ooh, God of War. Never played a God of War game. Thank you, Foxy. I subscribed to Splice finally, so I have like essentially infinity samples to screw up. Which has been a lot of fun so far. I've been meaning to subscribe to Splice for a very long time. So for $8 a month, it's a bit of an investment, but I feel like it'll like super up my game when it comes to just like getting random ideas. Okay, so I know we're getting a little low on time. But we're almost done with the song, so... Splice, essentially what Splice is, it's a sample library. You get 100 downloads a month, so you can download 100 samples a month for $8 a month, which, like, I found all of this crap. This is probably, like, half of these are free, and I downloaded the other half. I probably spent, like, 10 of my tokens on these, and I made a song from all of it, and it's pretty cool. And I didn't even use most of these. Like, I didn't use this. Hey! Hey! I didn't use a lot of these percussion ones either. Some of these are like super generic, and I just grabbed them because they sound interesting. But yeah, like so it's just kind of yeah, exactly. It's a bunch of just random crap, and some of it I'm going to use, and some of them I'm not. Exactly. And the other nice thing about Splice, and the reason that it spurred me to actually purchase it, is it has kind of a random feature. Like you can essentially sort by, you know, I want ambiences in F sharp or whatever, and then it will list all of the ambiences, and then you'd be like, you know what, randomize this list. Because I think by default it sorts by popular, and God, I don't want to be just downloading all of the popular sounds because that sounds like nightmare. So what I can do is just randomize it and be like, I'm going to take the top 3 of these and make a song out of them. And that's what I intend to do in future 2-hour track challenges, or just random challenges in general, where it's just like, you know what, I'm going to take 3 random tonal samples and I'm going to try to make a song out of it. And I think that that'll be a lot of fun, because that will, and obviously I'll add other stuff if I need to, but I think that that will get a lot of good, it'll get a lot of good momentum going. And that's really one thing that I've been struggling with lately when it comes to getting things done. So let's make one more massive thing. I think that what this needs here is just like kind of a super chill lead. So I'm going to go to my triangle sign, because that generally is some chill tones, and have a little bit of a lower end here, but not a lot. And then this goes up here. Really low attack for this. Come on. There we go. Oh yeah, this needs a little vibrato. Let's just keep the vibrato in tune with the a little too much, but its heart is in the right place. We can do a little bit of chorusing on this too, and I think that'll be the ticket. Monophonic. A little too much chorusing on that. Now it's starting to sound like a spooky haunted house, so I'm going to lower the depth a bit. Yeah, it's pretty wild. I think the voicing is... I think just keeping it maybe 2, just to give it a little bit of juice. Yeah. I think the vibrato is probably just a bad idea. Maybe if it's super subtle. Cool. Upper octaves is what I'm looking for. I mean, I can go crazy with the voicing if I wanted to and be like... But I don't want to go too nuts with this. Just give it a little bit of a something extra. The other thing I can do if I wanted to is I could dump a wider on this. I really love wider. Just because might have to EQ down the highs just so they don't get too piercing. Whoop. Yeah, that's good. Don't need those. Go like that. Maybe just lower the cutoff. Let's just change it to a low pass 4. I don't know what I was thinking. Lower the resonances. Okay, let's just mess around with the lead. too loud. It's too loud, and it's not exactly the right... And I don't want it to be plucky, that's the thing, like... I don't want it to be plucky. I think that that would be too much in the other direction. Hitting the right notes helps. I mean, even something simple like that. It's there to just kind of gel things together. Also, apparently, I still can't play piano. There we go. That's pretty wild. Okay, so this needs to be here. Boop. But I think we're pretty much done with this. It's a pretty cool song. It's only 2 minutes long, but, you know. What you gonna do? Damn it. Okay. I can make that real quick. Real quick. Maybe. Length isn't everything, everybody. There it is. Get in there. Nope, it is actually rhythmically, it would be like this. Not a pluck, though. Too quiet. Get her done. Yeah, I know. I'm running low on time. But we're basically done. Just need some compression on it. And really, I don't need the low end, so I can actually do the EQ first. Nope. Want the reverb. Too much reverb. All right. And then it goes in the song. Yep. Done. And then goes like this. I was just going to say, and done.
Alarm. Alarm. Alarm.
I was so close. Clear. There we go. We basically did it. I was like half a second too slow. Let's listen to the song, though. I love that people are into that stupid alarm. Because that was just like the temporary thing that I did before I made a real alarm. But nope, everybody loves it, so I gotta keep it. Oops. I dig this. This could use a little work. I'm gonna futz with that for a little. I do want to mess with this. I don't want to leave this. I don't want to leave this on the table. This song's too good to let it go. And thank you, Fen. I appreciate that. Having a bit of a break from the 2-hour challenges actually, I think, helped a lot. Oop. You know what this needs? I know what this needs. So where are we? Ooh, halftime. Yeah. Do you know what this needs? This needs Portamento. Hello. Why did you disappear on me? Way better. Okay. Oop, this needs to stop here. And then I almost kind of... This is to reset the portamento. Uh-oh. Oh, Madam Berry. I don't think you were here when I used it, but I used this.
And it just goes like...
in the song. I hope you're okay with that. I messed it up. I messed it up real good. So, that was from your stream. I can't remember which one. It sounded like your computer crashed or something. But it's right here. You can hear it. See? Unrecognizable. I dig this song. Still makes me laugh though. Oh, I'm sorry if you're getting an echo on that. I was turning it up because I like this jam. We're good. We're done. This is a good song. We're almost done. There we go. Now we're done. I promise. Until I find something else. The 50-hour challenge? Is that to make an album in a weekend? Ugh, I'm sick of caffeine. Spend 50 hours on one track, I would go literally crazy. Or the song would be like 3 hours long. It would just be like one jam session that would go on forever. Yeah, I'm sure Andrew Wong did. I think that it's a good idea. I love Andrew Wong, but I don't always agree with his methodologies. I haven't seen that one though. I should check it out. Part of the reason why this is gonna sound super shitty of me. Part of the reason why I don't like Andrew Wong is because he intimidates the shit out of me, and I don't know how to handle that. I guess it's an ego thing. I don't know. The dude is a robot in the best way possible. And it probably helps that he doesn't have a day job, or his day job is to make music. So I guess it's a little bit of jealousy too. So, but it's very, very hard for me to watch his videos because it just makes me want to not be him, but be in his situation. But I feel like skill wise, I'm a little bit behind. I'm more than a little bit behind him. I'm pretty behind him, and that's not a bad thing. That means there's a lot of room for improvement, and I'll get there someday. But he's also like probably 12 or 15 years younger than me, so there's got that going for him too. But hey, you know what? That's life, and that's the world. I'm just doing the best I can with what I got. This song is unfortunately named Lenny Face, so we'll see how well that translates to YouTube and other places. You don't think so? Oh, I thought he was like in his late 20s or something. I might be wrong. But yeah, this song was heckin' fun. And like 100%, this is like zero shade on Andrew Wong. Like the dude is amazing and he's incredible. And I'm only intimidated because I recognize how incredible and talented he is. Like it's just, I can watch everybody else's videos, but for some reason watching him is like, this is exactly what I want to do with my life, and I'm just not able to, and it makes me depressed because I want to make music. I want to teach people how to make music, and I want to be financially stable at doing that. And it's just like, yeah, I know. It's just, yeah, Lenny face. The Lenny face is this guy. I guess that's what I've been told by the internet memesters. And it's just like, you know, I need to watch his videos again because they're inspiring and they're good, and they're a good way of me figuring out like what exactly I should be doing with my creative career. But I have a hard time watching them. And that's on me. That's not on him. I actually, Forrest, I haven't worked a whole lot in the past month. I've been taking a bit of a break. I've been slowing down, and it's been very nice. However, it's also driving me a little crazy. So I want to start getting back into it, but I want to do it in a metered, tempered way where I'm not overburdening myself, because that means that I'm not spending time with my wife, and I like spending time with her. She's pretty cool. So yeah, that's where we're at with this song. I don't even think that I can get it's a little late to put it in there now, but I don't even think that this works. It does. Oh, that's funny. I updated the text up there. So yeah, that is this song. It turned out pretty cool. I need to take guitar lessons. She's doing well. She's doing very well. She's still healing. We had a little bit of a scare last week where her incision split. It was scary, and we went to the doctor, but they said it's normal. One of the things they said was blood is good, which means that it's not necrotizing. It's not infected. It means there's good, healthy circulation. So if it bleeds a little bit, that's okay. If it bleeds a lot, that's a problem. But yeah, things are going well. So I'm going to see who else is streaming right now, if anybody. Hopefully somebody is. Is Slam House still going? Slam House is still going. We're going to bounce over to Slam House. I was watching him jam out before I started streaming, and he's making like a rock song or something right now. So I'm gonna bounce everybody over there and give him a follow. He's super cool. I've been talking with him very a little bit about doing some collab stuff. So I'm looking forward to getting that going. But guys, thank you so much for hanging out and supporting me with this stream. I haven't streamed in like 2 weeks, and I was like, oh my God, do I even remember how to make music? And I guess I do. And I'm looking forward to messing with Splice more in the future. So I am going to get going. And guys, thank you again so much for all your support. See you later. Take care. Oh. Okay, that's a little goodbye piano. Goodbye. Go to Slam House and follow him because he's cool and rad. Whatever. See you guys later.